had a few minutes to spare, so I thought I would further dig deep into this Drake versus Kendrick Lamar thing. And some of the Drake fans are trying to reinvent this thing and try to make it look like Drake is on a crusade for, justice in the music industry. You didn't hear Drake talk about justice in the music industry and trying to change the guard and try to change the old guard and basically try to make changes in the music industry until he got bodied in this battle with Kendrick Lamar. Now, the thing is, Kendrick Lamar could have returned fire. He could have did exactly what Drake did when Drake made accusations against him. Now, keep in mind, Drake got personal, but then when Kendrick got personal, then all of a sudden he wants to holler about the fixes and just Drake comes across as a clown. And his fans come across as even bigger clowns trying to make this look like this is about the industry when it's clear as day that Drake just got whooped on in a rap battle. He lost, he couldn't take it. Drake implied that one of Kendrick Lamar's kids didn't belong to him. They belonged to his homeboy. He accused Kendrick Lamar of being, a woman beater. But you didn't hear Kendrick Lamar say he's going to sue. You know what Kendrick Lamar did? He listened to the songs, grabbed his pen, you know what I'm saying, and started writing. That's what Drake should have did after Not Like Us, but Drake threw up the white flag. He knew he couldn't come back from it. Drake should have just bowed out and said, hey, you got me good, verbally shook his got me to move on. And then, basically been politically correct to say, you know what, it went too far. I've had enough of it. It went too far. It's just time to move on. People would have respected Drake, and then he could have moved on with his career. And then probably after a while, people would have sort of like just moved on from it because people have short attention span now. But how Drake has handled this situation has just really put a stain on his character and just how he is as a person. He looks every bit as a culture vulture, and he's just acting. He's not acting light skinned. Kind of don't put that on the don't put that on the light brothers, man, because it's some light skinned brothers sort of such as myself that's out here fighting a good fight. So let's not do the school days thing. Don't make it the the nappy heads versus the wannabes, because I ain't never wanted to be nothing but black. So let's just keep it 100. See, I just gave y'all another catchphrase. I give y'all catchphrases for free, man. I give y'all trademarks and patents. Y'all, I help make my people money. But nevertheless, that's what this all this is what this is all came to. This is what this is all about. This isn't about liberation. This isn't about freedom. This is just about a bruised ego. Kendrick Lamar could further body Drake. He could body Drake based off the lawsuit. Kendrick Lamar could go into the studio right now and further body Drake. That's why Drake is doing all this stuff. And then based off the fact that Drake filed a lawsuit, it reverse backfired on him and made Not Like Us popular again. The fans have spoken to Drake, and he needs to listen to ones that's not what you would call a Drake sexual. The people with common sense. The people that know what time it is, that know what's up with this. Drake is just not using common sense. Like I said, he looks real weak right now. But then again, maybe that's why he started wearing beads in his head, barrettes, nail polish, because he looking real marshmallow right now. I'm talking about he looking real. I'm talking about he looking real marshmallow. I'm talking about he looking grade A Charmin. It's to the point where it's so bad to where everybody has chimed in on this. And it's overwhelming that people think this is a weak move. And then Drake, like I said, he's going to pay a stiff price for this. But when I hear people sitting up saying that Drake is fighting the good fight, no, Drake is fighting for Drake. After this, how can you even respect Drake as a person and an artist anymore? He's not doing this for, the artist, because to a certain degree now, he's basically being a component of censorship. He's being he's basically supporting censorship to where, you know, hey, you can't say this about me. Listen, it was a rap battle. Drake knew what he signed up for. And like I said before, is he sure he want them to run an investigation about, you know, as far as, viewership of videos, downloads, Spotify, plays, you know, was DJs getting getting paid to play his records? Is he sure he want to go down that rabbit hole? Because if he goes down that rabbit hole, he could find himself buried in it. And now stuff is already starting to come out about Drake. And I think to a certain degree it's going to get even worse. You got an issue with Universal Music because you lost a rap battle. But you didn't have a problem when you made over allegedly $100 million. And then if you listen to some of Drake's records, he got records where he's simping and he's throwing out innuendos about, possibly, you know, doing stuff to people, doing stuff to women and all that kind of stuff. So, like I said before, Kendrick Lamar could easily just grab his pen and start writing. He could really, like I said, he could really have what you would call the death blow. If he wrote a song and recorded it about him suing, he's not technically suing him, but he's suing Universal Music. But due to the fact that he is the artist behind the song that Drake is trying to sue Universal Music Group behind, technically it kind of is a lawsuit against him. So there you have it. But I just wanted to put that out there. Anyway, it's your boy Town. I'm out.